Ibig sabihin, faith is stepping out and doing what God has asked you to do when you cannot see what will happen in the end. So it has something to do with 11, Hebrews 11 verse 1. Ano sabi doon? Diba? Ano sabi doon? Anong definition? Ha? Hebrews 11 verse 1, anong definition natin? It's a substance of what we hope for, di ba? And the assurance of the things that we do not see. So parang ganyan yan. Okay, take note ha. Faith is stepping out and doing what God has asked you. Doing what God has asked you to do. Kahit hindi pa nakikita. Kaya nga pag pinag-usapan ng faith, it involved risk. Look at Abraham. Balikan natin. Di ba it's a risk for him to bring out his family and bring to another land? It's a risk. Di ba? Alam natin yan, di ba? Okay na yung buhay niya doon eh. Pero sabi ni Lord, bring your family to another land. Sabi nga ni Lord, yung bansa ituturo ko sa iyo. So it's a risk. It is also a risk for Abraham to offer his son Isaac. Right? Na hindi niya alam kung ano yung babalik. So it's a risk. It's faith. Right? Moses, it's a risk to confront and to convince Pharaoh. Diba? It's a risk. It's faith. Si Noah, it's a risk to establish an ark, a boat na hindi pa umuulan sa bansang yun. That's a risk, right? But he obeyed. Bilib nga ako kay Noah. No? Alam mo si Noah, isa sa mga matututunan natin kay Noah, yung kanyang pagiging patient. No? Can you imagine yung mga animals na, di ba? Halaga na, uulan na, di ba? At ang matindi doon yung snail. Yung snail, bilis! Tagal mo! Yun yung matinding patient talaga yun, di ba? Kaya, paano kung naging complacent siya? It involves risk. Taking a risk. Right? So, pag sinabi natin faith, faith must have action. Confession is just one. In our heart, we believe that there is God, supreme, alive, pero when the rubber hits the road, where is the action? Kaya, kahit hindi pa nakikita, nasabihin mo kay Lord, Lord, I will take the risk. Kilala niyo ba si minsan si Bill Gates, nag-recruit siya ng bagong chairman. Okay? Bill Gates organized an enormous session to recruit a new chairman sa kanyang Microsoft Europe. Okay? Exactly 5,000 candidates assembled in a large room, and one candidate by the name of Mario Di Mangulaman. You've heard his name, okay? So sabi ni Bill Gates, 5,000 na nag-apply. Sabi ni Bill Gates, thank you for coming. Those who do not know Java, it's a programming language, right? May leave the place. May leave the room. 2,000 lumabas. Si Mario, say to himself, hindi ko alam yung Java. Sabi niya, but I have nothing to lose. I will take the risk. I'll give it a try. So he stayed. Then sabi ni Bill Gates, candidates who never had experience in managing more than 100 people may leave the place. Wala pa kayong experience na pagmamanage ng isang daang tao. Leave the place. 2,000 ang lumabas. Dami. Yung sabi ni Mario sa sarili niya, I never manage anybody by myself. I have nothing to lose. I'll stay, I'll take the risk, sabi niya. Ano nangyari sa akin? Milam, sabi niya. Then Bill Gates, sabi niya, candidates who do not have management diplomas may leave the place. Kung 500 ang lumapas. 500 dami. Sabi ni Mario sa sarili niya, I left high school at 15. But what I have, I got to lose. Wala kang mawala sa akin. So I will stay there. I'll take the risk. Sabi niya. Lastly, sabi ni Bill Gates, candidates who do not speak Russian, ako, please leave the room. 498 left. Alam mo siya na iwan. Dalawa. Isa si Mario, sabi niya, I do not speak one word of Russian. But what do I have to lose? I'll take the risk. Grabe, oh. Tapak. So he stays and finds himself with one another candidate. No one else. Only one candidate. And then Bill Gates joined them and said, apparently you are the only two candidates who speak Russian. So, I know, I'd like to hear you have a conversation together in that language. Mag-usap kayo. Sabi ni Mario, he turns to other candidate and says, ano ba ito dong? And the other candidate says, ewan ko pare. It's difficult for us to take a risk, right? Mahirap talaga. Kasi you are not sure. Lalo-lalo na, if you are not sure what to do, para pang bahala na si Batman. No? Pag di-decide ka umuwi ng Pilipinas, di wala kang plano-plano. Uwi na lang ako sa Pilipinas, magtatayo ako ng business, may ipon ka pa. I'm taking the risk. Mali yun eh. Kung di mo nakipag-ipon ka, you are taking the risk, di ba? And, going back here, stepping out, doing what God asked. Yung malinaw na sinasabi ng Diyos sa iyo. Papasok ko sa isang relasyon na wala ka plano-plano. In the first place, di mo nga pinag-pray. Kasi nalulungkot ka lang, naiinggit ka, dahil magpapasko na. Although, syempre, in every relationship, as you enter in every relationship, there is a risk, right? There's a risk. You may be hurt, di mo alam na magkakaroon ng breakup, there's a risk. So, pero alam mo, once you prayed for it, that's exciting, right? Diba? Diba, bro? Dapat tayo sa mga ito. Kunwari wala narinig si Angel. Post kayo, di... Alam mo namin yan. Bro, I'm happy for you, bro. Let's make this an exciting journey, ha? You'll be a role model, one of the role models. Amen. Yung mga boyfriend and girlfriend dito, ha? Thank you for not keeping it. Palapakan natin, hindi lang po yung natakot. Natakot. Diba? Kaya natago mo eh, kasi ikaw lang nakakaalam, yung babae hindi alam. Dalawa eh, wala na lang kayo. Well, I thank God because my visa is masabi ko is 99% renewed. We thank God for that. For stamping na lang, kinuha na ko ng courier. Thank you for those who prayed for us. Thank you for those who nag-support po, especially sa aming insurance. Talagang from the bottom of our heart, salamat po sa mga batches na tumulong. Malaking bagay po yan na na-appreciate po ng leadership yung pagsuporta. But going back, no, kasi 3 years yung visa ko eh. No? That was 2015 when my first visa was issued. No? 2015 on November. But we came here no June. So it took us 5 to 6, almost 6 months bago kami na-issuehan. Bago ako nagkaroon talaga ng working visa. No? So, para rin na iba sa inyo, maaaring wala pa rin yung visa. Pero alam mo yun, yung journey na the Lord allowed us to go through that 6 months, praying, and in fact, I was even asking God, Lord, 6 months na, wala pa, lalabas na naman ba kami ulit? O baka naman talaga, Lord, na we just have to go back home. And I'm ready, God, di ba? Handa lang po talaga kami, no? And this is faith, no? You brought us here, di ba? And we know you have the best plan for us, no? And yun, 3 years after, another journey, and we thank God for another 3 years na bibigyan niya sa amin, no? At ganoon din sa inyo, sa mga ini-encourage ko rin sa inyo, na maaaring wala pa kayong work ngayon, wala pa kayong visa, mag-i-exit kayo, iba, kaka-exit na. Well, you just hang on. Hold on, di ba? Remember, as long as God tells you to stay here, stay. Okay? Pero it's clear for you to go back home, then you go home. Di ba? Hindi porket nandito ka, mas okay ang buhay dito. No. No? Pag sinabi ni Lord, hindi ka sa Australia, sa London ka pa pala. Di ba? Kung saan man lugar ka dadalhin, alam mong dinala ka ng Lord, remember this, kahit sa Pilipinas, ibalik ka, remember this, sabi ko nga sa atin, sabi ko nga, di ba, the safest place is to be in the center of God's will. That is ang pinakaligtas na lugar, nasa gitna ka ng kalooban ng Diyos. Di ba? Kasi pwede kang punta ng ibang bansa, hindi mo kalooban ng Diyos doon. Nako, miserable ang buhay mo doon. Pero kung alam mo kalooban ni Lord, ang saya. Di ba? JB? Huwag mo kami kalimutan, ha? Okay? So, what a journey, no? Na makita natin that faith in God. As long as God will tell you, no? So, the question here is that, sabi nga natin, di ba? What Christ-like risk is God telling you to take in faith? Ano yun? Talagang galing ba kay Lord yan? No? The Bible says, even when I am afraid, nakakatakot kasi risk yun eh. I keep on trusting. Sinabi, when I am, hindi sinabing if, ibig sabihin I am, sigurado. Siguradong may fear. Sa buhay natin, like what I've said before, fear will always be part of our life here. Kung ayaw mo ng fear sa heaven, wala kang fear doon. But here, fear will always be part of it. That's why we need to take that risk, having faith that I will keep on trusting you, God. Diba? I will keep on trusting you. No? So, anong risk of faith na nililita tayo ni Lord? Maybe you're going to some place that you've never been before. Maaaring, ipagpapatawad ng kapwa, di ba? Hindi ko yata kayang patawad. It's a risk. But God is telling you, di ba? It's a risk. Or leaving your job. Lord, ako ba malis dito? Ganyan. Because God has a better plan for you. You just have to take the risk of faith. Or, God is telling you, you just have to break up with that person. It's a risk. That's faith. It's God telling you that. No? It's God telling you. Let me end with this. I posted the other day about the death of my former associate pastor in the Philippines, Pastor Aris. It was really untimely. We were saddened. And itong pastor na ito, nung kinuha ko po ito sa seminary, I was a senior pastor of the church. Sabi ko, I need somebody that will support me. So I was introduced to this pastor. So eventually, I took him and became my associate pastor. We worked together. Talaga magkasama po kami sa simbahan. Until the Lord brought us here, siya na po ang naging successor ko doon, siya na po ang naging senior pastor. And we were shocked because at the age of 36, di ba, the Lord took him home already. Medyo malaki po siya and massive heart attack. No? So talagang nahirapan po akong gumawa ng sermon that day na mag-get over just thinking of him. Ang hirap. Tapos, alam niyo, dun sa bed namin ni Ate Waway niyo, meron kaming divider doon eh. No? Ang nakalagay po doon, yung bansang Paris. Eh, ang tawag po namin kay Pastor Aris, Paris. Kaya ko, pangalan niya. And I was telling my wife, and even friends from the Philippines, hours before his death, I thought of him and his family. Sabi ko, tapos na kaya, pag umuwi ako, pupunta ako sila. Hours, mga 5 hours, 4 hours. Meron po siya tatlong edad, 3 years old na daughter, no? And, syempre, yung bata, sabi lang, tatay, natutulog ka, gano'n, no? Tapos yung wife, people were asking what will happen to the family. They live in a parsonage, no, sa pastor's house. And I even saw yung question, kasi po, under po kami ng ADCOP, yung aming bishop doon, nag-post siya doon na in sadness, yun namatay. May nagtanong doon, Pastor, ano pong gagawin natin sa mga manggagawa natin ganyan, namatay? Ang asawa, walang trabaho dahil in full support ng sa pastor. How do we support them? Mga ganyan. No, what will happen to them? What will happen to our home church? No? Sabi ko nga, I feel pain in my home church right now. No? You know, the first time na wala sila ng senior pastor, hindi na namatay yung senior pastor. So, these were questions na walang sagot. Ngayon, walang sagot. No? Grieving lang talaga ngayon eh. Grieving lang eh. And I believe this is also the time na talagang we can only operate our faith. Alam mo yung hindi mo alam kung ano gagawin mo, but you still have faith. Mawala na lahat, but as long as you still have faith, alam mo may patutunguhan ka.
Amen.
Sa atin naman dito, wala naman sa atin namatayan na parang hopeless ka na. Maaaring yung problema mo lang ngayon, wala ka pang boyfriend or girlfriend, yan lang siguro. I do not know, no? It's just a simple, quote-unquote, concern that you have, pero you are giving up. But you have faith. Hold on to that faith.
Amen.
Because as long as you have faith looking up to God, you will never go wrong. Why say ayaw mo na? Hindi mo pa nga hinahayaan si Lord. Ayaw mo na. Let Him. Rehab choose to give her faith to God. That's why she's part of the Hebrews 11, Hall of Faith eh. Diba? Then we can relate, diba? Makaka-relate tayo sa kanya. Diba? Hindi ka naman prostitute. Pero because of that simple faith, it saved her life and her family. Let's stand, church.